pranks, skits, fresh hits, throwbacks.
This is Late Drive.
That's the sort of fun you get here on the Ben, Liam and Bell program.
Live across Australia.
And live streaming for 24 hours straight right after tonight's show.
This is Ben, Liam and Bell.
On Nova.
Yeah, it's starting to sink in now. Maybe you're getting excited for your Friday night. We are not getting excited because the reality of the 24-hour live stream has hit us. Joel was just walking out of the studio, Joel Creasy, and he was like, "Are you actually doing that?" And we're like, "Yeah, we're actually doing that." We're sitting in the radio studio from 8 p.m. tonight. So the radio show happens as normal. Yeah. Then from 8 p.m., the live stream on Nova YouTube starts. We're doing it for Movember. We're going to say Movember for the entire 24 hours.
And you keep saying 24, but that's 2 hours away. That's 26 hours. We're not leaving this. We're in the studio now. We're just like not sleeping. We've just come in occasionally. We can leave to I was pushing the bucket idea. I think there's complications with that being streamed onto the internet, although you might find there'd be a spike in viewers.
I think we keep thinking the slump is going to be probably about 5 a.m., but if you think about it, 3 p.m. tomorrow, that's going to suck.
Yeah. But look, it's all for a good cause. It's raising money for Movember and having important conversations and raising awareness as well for men's mental health.
Yeah, so we would love for you to watch the stream. If you can watch it for 15, 20 minutes here or there, we're going to be on for 24 hours starting from 8 p.m. tonight. Claire, in Barizzi, you're going to be watching tonight?
I am, yeah, definitely.
So what's your plan? Have you got like the entire night blocked out? What are you getting up to?
So actually, my plan tonight is I have to pull an all-nighter to finish an assignment. So I'm going to be there with you guys the entire time watching it.
I love that.
You know what? Yeah. Claire, maybe we can help you with your assignment. You can join us as well and call in. So maybe we can help you to give us something to do as well.
Yeah, most of us in the room finished school, so we know a bit or two about stuff.
I'm sure I could bluff my way through whatever Claire's got on. Claire, what's the assignment? Like, what's the category?
Well, I'm studying a Master of Counselling, so it's
I can do that. I can do that.
That's
Master of Counselling.
That's just life, isn't it? We're counselling calls every night, just chopping it up, sharing stories.
We'll see you from 8 p.m. tonight, Claire. Vicky in Adelaide, you're also going to be watching the live stream tonight.
Yes, definitely.
All right, awesome. So what's your plan? You're going to be there from 8 p.m. You're going to join us a little bit later on in the night?
Maybe a little bit later. I've got Mum's night out, going out for dinner, and then when I get home, I'm going to tune in to support you guys because I think it's incredible what you're doing and you should be so proud of yourself.
Oh, I love that, Vicky. I'm going to test you out here a little bit. Where do you watch the 24-hour live stream?
On the live stream link on your Instagram or Facebook, I'll find it on the Ben.
Yeah, that's a part. Yeah,
that's it. You can find the link like on all our socials. It's also just like for anyone else, it's on the Nova YouTube, and we'll be there the whole time. You won't be able to miss it.
Yep, it's going to be a big night. We need your help to get through it, so please stick with us.
You're listening to Len, BM and Lel.
Second chance, second chance, second chance. Second chance, talk back second chance, on your radio. Second chance.
Now's your chance to call 13 24 10 if you had a story for anything we were doing earlier in the week, but you couldn't get through on the phones. Maybe you could call 13 24 10 for costumes that didn't age well. That one was brutal. Who can't you forgive? There was also Dob in your nan.
Yes. 13 24 10 is our number. We are kicking it off with Jack. You had an injury in the gym. What happened?
I was using a pair of dumbbells and kind of forgot what I was doing. As I dropped them down, I clicked the end of my little man and gave myself a nice big bruise on the end of my tacker.
Oh, hang on. So you dropped...
I dropped them like in together. They were both in my hands in front of me. I just clicked it right into my pants and... I then dropped them after that.
Brother, just smashed two dumbbells into your wiener.
Jack, I don't know how big you are. What, just roughly, like, what kind of weight were you doing with the dumbbells?
Oh, they're only like 12 kilos each or something.
Yeah, right.
That'll do it, mate. Get you on the knob right and proper. That'll do it.
Absolutely. Thanks, Jack.
Lauren in Brisbane, you're calling for the comment you'll never forget. What is it?
So I was at a cafe with my mum once with my newborn bright red-headed baby, and a lady just walked up to me and she really politely just said, "You must have had some copper in your pipes."
I've never heard that.
Yeah.
I know, and then she proceeded just to take her hat off and she's like, "A ranger can speak a ranger."
I think it's kind of
Yeah, she's had a lifetime of bullying, and she just thought it would be fun to just feed it down the chain.
Isaac, good evening. You're also calling with a comment you'll never forget. What happened?
Well, I'm a bit of a bigger boy, and I got told that I should try out for Survivor because I'd have no risk of starvation.
That is cruel. That's cruel, Isaac.
Very cruel, Isaac.
We're currently doing Second Chance Talkback, 132410. Sonia, good evening. You're calling because you have someone in your life who you can't forgive.
Well, I can't forgive my mum because one day I'd gone out. It was a hot day. I had left my bunny rabbit in the enclosure, put a piece of corrugated iron over it, got home after a hot day, and she told me that it had died of heat exhaustion. But it turns out that my auntie's greyhound had come over, jumped the fence and killed it, and they'd buried it before I got home.
Oh, Natural Born Chaser's got a hold of it.
Oh my God. For 10 years, I thought that I'd cooked my bunny.
No, they let you think that. But yeah, the dish lickers, they'll see a rabbit and they'll go it.
I thought I did it.
Yeah.
What's the rabbit's name?
It was Snooksy.
Ah, well, this is a little dedication to Snooksy tonight on Nova.
Thanks, Sonia.
Thank you.
If you're listening to this podcast at 2 times speed, it's the Ben Lehman Bell Podcast.
13, 24, 10. What did the baby ruin? Maybe it was your marriage.
That's not what we're after.
Oh, it could be.
It does happen.
It does happen. For me, it was my flight today. There was a child behind me screaming the entire flight. Now, it would be petty to record it when there's a little kid having a bad time the parents are trying to control. It would be petty. It'd be even more petty to record it and play it on national radio, but it's what I've done. So, now look, it was a short flight. It was only an hour, but I am
so
not...
the parents should have been able to control their child, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah. I mean, I don't have kids. I mean, Ben, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I've got kids or a child, Fred. He's pretty good on planes though, so I could imagine if you had a tricky child, it would be hard to fly.
And look,
sure.
It's obviously embarrassing. Like, no one's enjoying it, but like,
No.
it was that point where it was like, you tolerate it for like a couple of minutes, and then the heads start turning because it's like, oh my God, like what is happening here? Is it? And then the hostesses and everyone was coming and just trying to calm, and it just kept going and going. I honestly don't know how the kid had that much lung power.
Where was the child in relation to you on the flight?
Back right, so row behind me, just to the right there. But it felt like it was inside my ear, and then inside my brain after that. So this is a little bit of audio from the flight.
5 hours later.
Oh, yeah.
And it's all because they weren't serving the hot pot noodle, which does annoy me sometimes as well. Apparently, it's only for international flights. Well, guess what? I'm hungry for noodles. But, yeah, it ruined my flight.
All right, 13 24 10 is our number. What did a baby ruin? Charlie in Melbourne, what did the baby ruin that cost you $1,000? Charlie!
Sorry, are you after me?
Yeah. No. I'm on the other
that's
Charlie.
The wrong person. I'm Jeff.
Your name's Jeff?
Yeah, I'm Jeff.
All right, yeah, we'll go with Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
What did the baby ruin?
My name's Jeff. Anyways, I bought a virtual reality set for the PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Got home, was looking pretty excited, plug it in, there it was, and 10 minutes of it being plugged in, the young fella ran past, ripped the cord out of the socket, and destroyed the whole headset.
Oh, no.
$1,000 headset.
It was about 10 minutes old, I think.
Yeah, what game were you playing, Jeff?
What was that horror game?
Resident Evil.
It was some...
It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, Jeff. I was just curious.
Yeah. Also, I'm curious how the producers heard your name as Charlie, because sometimes it's like, it's Sarah. My name's actually Sarah, not Sarah, but like Charlie and Jeff are like, there's like one letter that's similar. That's
all
it.
right. 13 24 10. We want to know, what did a baby ruin? Ange in Sydney. What was it?
Oh, my goodness. So my 3-year-old daughter
ruined my brand new TV.
Oh.
So she threw a toy at it. Oh, my goodness. It was $1,400 it cost her.
Oh.
It was, oh, my God.
What toy did she throw at it?
I think it was one of those Macca's toys. Like,
Oh, right. And they're small, so she must have really given it a bit of heat. You should actually get her into like speed bowling. Or
Yeah.
something. She could be like Australia's next great cricketing export.
Well, look, Ange, it isn't quite $1,400, but we will pay for your dinner tonight. We'll give you a GYG voucher.
oh, my God, amazing. Thank you so much.
No worries at all. Make sure you try the Guzmani Gomez Nacho fries. It's Chipotle seasoned fries in a bowl, topped with guac and sour cream, only at GYG.
13, 24, 10. What did the baby ruin? Kerry in Sydney. What happened?
Well, I was teaching my son how to flush the button of the toilet training him, and the way I got him to flush the button lots, I say, flush the button for Mummy, and off to Bondi it goes. A few days passed, and I said to James, have you seen Mummy's watch? Couldn't find it anywhere, my tag watch. He goes, yep, gone to Bondi.
Oh, no.
What? That's awful.
I mean, you taught him well. He knows how to flush. He got excited. Lana in Melbourne. What did the baby ruin?
My baby ruined my custom-made baby shower dress by knocking over the iron and burnt a patch through it.
Oh, lucky you didn't start a serious fire, though.
Yeah, or burn itself.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I think you take that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sam from Melbourne joins us now. Now, how did the baby ruin the big occasion?
It pooed on my mate's 21st birthday cake.
What? How?
Well, we put the cake on the table, speeches were happening, and as the speeches were happening, no one was focusing on the bubba, and it just went bang.
Ordered a cheesecake, got a mud cake.
We're doing a 24-hour live stream for Movember. If you want to watch it, just search Nova on YouTube.
There'll be a lot of smells lingering as well, because there won't be showers. This is an airlock room as well, so...
And you know what I discovered tonight actually as well?
What's that, Bill?
So we are going to be able to sleep at some point and we'll take shifts.
I think it's sort of like frowned upon, though. Like if you do sleep, it's kind of like, wow.
Well, I will absolutely be sleeping. But
Well-
actually, that's a good thing because I discovered that we're all sharing the same one mattress. And I was like, well, if one of you sweats heaps or something while you sleep, then that's going to be gross.
Who do you think's going to sweat so much that it's going to, like, rub onto you?
Don't point at me.
Liam was a bedwetter growing up. I don't know what he's still like.
I would be very ashamed if I wet the only bed. I wake up in the live stream, I'm like, guys, I got some bad news.
W's in the chat for this pod.
Cause Friday night's the night we like. What you doing this weekend?
Yeah, Brianna in Adelaide, what's happening this weekend, my friend?
Going to Tail and Bend to watch some fast cars race.
Oh, you a bit of a motorhead?
No, I work for a mechanic, so I suppose I have to be, don't I?
Yeah, but I bet you don't mind the smell of burnt rubber, yeah?
Yeah, that's my favourite.
Hell yeah, man.
Lovely.
Therese in Sydney, what's happening?
We plan to go king and queen hunting. So the Royals are due in Sydney, flying from Singapore at the moment, and we want to go down into Sydney to see if we can spot them and see them on the Opera House lit up. So, yeah, that should be a bit fun for the kids.
It's just a poor choice of words. The fact that you said you're going king hunting, we now have to refer you onto the AFP.
I think you might already be on a watch list.
What you doing this weekend?
Cassandra in Perth, what is happening?
We're going to take the dirt bikes out on the weekend, me and my partner, and I think some of his mates.
Oh, yeah? What do you got? KTM, Yamaha, Kawasaki? What do you got?
I've got a 250 Thump Star. My partner's got a 250 Yamaha.
Yeah, nice.
You like Nitro Circus?
Yes, I do.
You fancy yourself a bit of a Travis Pastrana, do you?
Yeah.
And do you love the smell of burnt rubber?
I do.
That's the second person that has said that tonight.
I'm a real type that listen to this show.
Weekend.
Jonathan in Melbourne, mate, what's happening? Do you like the smell of burnt rubber?
I certainly do. And this weekend I'm going to be staying at home watching you guys do the Movember live stream.
Oh, well, that's what I'm talking about, Jonathan.
Now, Jonathan, I'm going to test you here. What time does it start?
8 p.m. tonight.
Correct. Woo! And how do people watch it? Where do they go?
The Instagram?
No.
You can go to the Instagram and follow the link through the stories, or you can just go to YouTube and search Nova. The stream will be up there, okay?
Good luck to you all.
Oh, legend, Jonathan. It's going to be a long 24 hours. We are doing it all to raise money and awareness for Movember and all the important work they do with men's mental health. So be sure to tune in at some point. You don't have to watch the whole 24 hours.
Have a good weekend.
What you doing this weekend?
It's the Liam, Ben and Bell podcast. Liam owes me $50 for saying that.
13-24-10. Why'd they get a slap? An Alabama mother and son duo were kicked off a cruise ship after they slapped a senior citizen.
Not a senior citizen,
Yeah.
unless they did something inappropriate, in which case,
give them a bit of a slap.
Slap away.
Now, they had an argument. The article doesn't go into why. And then just bang. Gave him a slap.
The old Will Smith.
Yeah. Get your wife's name out my mouth.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Grateful we beeped it.
Yeah.
I didn't check to see if we beeped that.
Will Smith, very chill guy.
Yes.
Very, very cool.
It's annoying that they say they don't say why they did slap him. Maybe I'm taking a random punt on a cruise. He took too much food at the buffet. Maybe.
I think he said something inappropriate.
Okay.
Yeah.
He got a little handsy.
Okay.
I think that'd be a fair reason to slap someone.
13-24-10. That is our number. Why did they get a slap?
Beck in Melbourne, you slapped someone after a bit of a misunderstanding.
I did. I was actually dropping my daughter off at school and got out with her, and I was talking to her about getting her a pup, the four-legged kind. And another parent had overheard me talking about it, presumed that I'd called her a dog, come up with a bit of an attitude. Yeah, why did I call her a dog? So I slapped her.
There's so much to that story.
I mean, was it a little like was it a pleasant slap or was it a bit of a wind up?
No, it was a good lift. I lifted her.
Yeah, you lifted her off her feet with that slap. Like a cartoon.
She called the police after that slap.
That was assault.
Your daughter's just going through heartbreak, being like, I'm never going to have a puppy, and then watches her mum slap another woman. That's a big day for her. Thanks, Rebecca. Emma in Sydney, good evening. Now, you were slapped?
Yes, when I was a teenager, I was standing in the kitchen with my mother giving her like a mouthful of cheek, and she actually ended up slapping my cheek, and me being defiant, put my hands on my hip and said, well, slap the other side then, and so she did.
Oh, yeah. She gave you the zinger slap. Do you remember those the commercial where they would be like, what does it taste like? And then they just got the zinger slap.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, my sister said she would give me $20 if she let me do 5 zinger slaps. So she zinger slapped me 5 times and gave me $20.
Sophie in Sydney, you slapped someone at a nightclub.
Yes, I did. I was in a nightclub and I'd been at a formal and I had on a beautiful formal dress and I walked past and this guy unzipped my dress at the back. So I found him again, walked past, slapped him in the face and then ran and hid in the bathroom.
Yes, Sophie.
Rightfully so. I think that's well deserving of a slap. Mary in Melbourne, you just slapped someone last night. This is a pretty fresh slap.
Yes, I did. That was my husband. It's one of those nights where I just make the food, you want your own dessert, and he would not get off his butt to go and get me my jackfruit, so I just gave him a slap.
Give me a damn jackfruit.
Also, jackfruit isn't a very common fruit to be eaten.
Yeah.
That's right. It's one of those where I keep nagging him, and he was just staying on his phone, watching his movie, pretending you're not there. So I'm like, hey. And then I just, gave him a bit of a slap.
Just a bit of a slap.
Okay.
Just a little cutesy little slap. Kelly in Melbourne, you've slapped someone as well.
Yes, I slapped a nun in the face at high school.
A nun?
Yes.
I have not read the Bible in full, but that does feel like you're going to hell for that one.
Possibly.
What happened?
Well, she had her thumb dug into my chin, and I asked her 3 times to take it away, and she didn't. So I decided to slap her in the face.
You just slap that nun. And
No,
that will be the name of tonight's podcast, Slap Dat Nun.
The Ben Lehman Bell Podcast. It's very nice. I can't even... I think I'll leave the impressions to Liam.
The Currency Quiz!
We are the most cashed up radio show in all of Australia, and we have got an enormous amount of money to give away tonight.
Yeah, it's a big one tonight. Jenny in Sydney, you're coming home from netball, you work in law enforcement. How you feeling? You feeling lucky?
I'm feeling confident.
All right,
Absolutely.
that's good. Well, we've got $300K to give away. What would you do with that kind of money?
I'd have to take my girls on a trip, I think.
Oh, yeah.
nice.
I think you could do a bit more than that.
yeah.
Well, of course, we don't know what currency it's going to be in yet. It could be in British pounds, Japanese yen, Zimbabwe dollars. I mean, who knows? We'll work out at the end.
Okay,
Okay, 3 questions in front of you before we get to that currency wheel, though. We're live streaming for 24 hours straight tonight. For which men's mental health charity?
Movember.
Yep, that's good.
Nice.
Hey, there was a dog spotted on top of the pyramids. Kind of weird. Where are the pyramids located?
Egypt.
Oh, my God. Here we go. Last question. Wow. Okay. This is for 300.
This is for the big one.
Yep.
The Royals are in town at the moment. Can you name 3 Royals?
Prince Charles
Mhm.
or King Charles now, I suppose he is.
That doesn't count as 2. That's just the one person.
King Charles. Yep.
Queen Camilla
Yep.
and Prince William.
Oh my goodness! That's 3 Royals! That's 3 Royals!
She's going 3 for 3! 300,000 large up the grabs, Jenny. Life-changing kind of money on Late Drive with Ben Lehman Bell. Okay. All right, we got to find out what currency that is coming
Where's it
in.
from?
Where is it from?
Let's
Where is it from?
Give the wheel a spin.
Let's go.
The US dollar's looking strong. Is it euros? Are the girls going to Paris? Ring! 300,000 Sierra Leonean Leone. Wired to your bank account.
Well, thank you so much.
You are so welcome, Jenny.
Thank you.
That's totally
Thank you.
fine.
Thank you.
And thank you for all the work you do in law enforcement as well. So it's like a nice thank you to from the community
Oh,
to you.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Thanks. Heaps
worries.
of fun.
Did you want us to convert that while you're here?
Can you tell me how much it is?
Yeah.
Sierra Leone.
Get the calculator out.
Yep.
AUD. That is $21.30.
It's not bad.
Everyone's a winner.
Jenny, you have a great night.
$21.30 I didn't have before I called.
Exactly right.
That's the right attitude. We
Yep.
like that.
We play the currency quiz again next Friday night. Make sure you join us. What are you going to spend your money on, Jenny?
I don't think I'm going to get far with that. I don't know that that's even half tank petrol, but
Jenny.
I might take them out for a hot chocolate or something.
Yeah, exactly. You can do a hot chocolate, a few coffees. Great.
That bit was Baby Gronk approved.
The time has finally arrived for our 24-hour live stream. Just search Nova on YouTube if you want to watch it. We are doing this for Movember for the entire 24 hours. We will be saying Movember, 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 Movember. And there's a whole bunch of challenges along the way.
Yeah, a lot of people have been suggesting things to do on Instagram, so thanks to everyone who's got involved so far. Nath in Adelaide, you're not doing much tonight, so you're going to be watching, is that right?
G'day, guys. Yeah, I'm as keen as anything for it tonight.
Lovely, Nath. Now, are you a bit of a dart fan?
Yes, I am. I thought it'd be pretty funny if you guys threw an extra challenge in there and covered one eye as you play tonight, just to see how Bell goes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, Nathan. I don't have to cover one eye. I can just...
Yeah.
I only really see...
Are you actually blind out of one eye?
Not blind, but I have like 50% in my left.
Right.
So...
Just cover the good one.
Thanks, Nathan.
I
That'll be fun.
also was confused. I thought maybe the dart challenge was just punching as many darts as we can
Yeah,
during the live stream.
Just we get a bit of a chain smoking situation going on.
Because, of course, the live stream is on YouTube and not on the radio. So for me, it feels a little bit like international waters. Who knows what will happen?
No,
Who knows what will happen during this live stream?
No, because we are surrounded by Nova label. We're on the Nova YouTube. You don't just do
Will
whatever.
Belle smoke a cigarette? Probably.
No.
Hey, if you donate enough money for a good cause, we will make her do it.
Sean in Melbourne, you're waiting for the stream to start.
Absolutely. I'm locked in on the couch with my sausage dog ready to go. So.
What's the sausage dog called?
His name's Ralphie.
Oh, nice one. Well, I don't know if you've seen some of the challenges that we're doing. I think the first challenge on the board to raise funds and awareness for men's mental health in Movember is we're tackling the hottest Hot Ones sauce. I believe it's called the Bomb. We're not good with spicy stuff. How do you go?
I've actually had that sauce before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did the Hot Ones challenge with a bunch of mates at my house one time, and you're in for a doozy with that one. I'll tell you.
But seriously, though, because we've heard it's bad, but how bad are we talking?
I'm talking after I had some on a chicken nugget, I was outside in my backyard dry reaching for 15 minutes.
Well, that is going to be the very first thing we do in the live stream.
Is it smart doing it as the first thing? Because I might just cook the whole...
It starts in a couple of minutes. Just search for the Nova YouTube. That is where the live stream is going to be.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.